Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Kentucky's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a...
Turning it on! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass, it's Turner. Grabbed over the middle, it's Simmons. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. There he goes. And he's still running after the move. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Leaves it with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Gets it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They're going to ride this running back. Made a defender miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Caught behind the line. It's Dortch. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Skinner. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the air, it's Turner.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Curtis. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats since we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. just needs a crack to get a return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The option look. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw. It's Turner. Blasted as he lets it go. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Got a man. It's Williams.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Aggies looking to convert on fourth down. They'll run for it. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Turner. Gets it to him on the screen. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be fourth down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's West. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Dropping back, it's Turner. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
And the penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground. There's not much to lose this close to the end zone. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Stanford. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it behind the line. It's Curtis. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Gives it on the option. On the move at the 30. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Turner. Got the quick pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Washington. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He unleashes a long one. He's got it down the left. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Go straight ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I think we need to see more creativity in the route running. We need some slants. We need some out-breaking routes. You're expecting man coverage down this area of the field, so you got to do something to create separation.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
New Mexico State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Banks. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Oh, they're after him. Setting up the screen. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Leaves it with the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Wildcats are marching down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Turner. Fires to the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Fires left. With the catch, it's Simmons. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gilmore. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boom. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Turner. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the stomping has commenced.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Stanford. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He leaves it with his back. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll try to get outside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Turner. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dortch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 20. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Is Kentucky offense doing work? They're set up with another 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Dropping back, it's Turner. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throwing right, and wings it incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Kane. Hits the accelerator to the right. Past the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the 4th quarter.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
New Mexico State, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To the ground with the back. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Skinner. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Kane. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Bringing the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hit as he throws. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his own number. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. Jukes his way for more. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. The throw. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. It would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.